What's up, guys? Shimmy the Rusher here, aka AlexShim95, and this is my first post on GameGroundz. So I'm using the UMP Silence, 357 kill streaks, and I'm playing Domination on the Rail. So a little bit about myself. My name's Shimmy the Rusher, and as you can see in that name, I rush, and that's all I do. On my channel, I have rushing gameplays, nothing else. I don't camp. I don't do any of that stuff. I like to experiment with a lot of guns. I have a bunch of different gameplays with different guns, using like tactical knife, I don't know, just etc, etc. I just love rushing, and I find my gameplays to be extremely entertaining compared to other people's gameplays when they play defensive and boring. You know, I like to play rushing, and I know you guys love to see rushing, so that's what I do. So a little bit about myself personally. I'm going to be a sophomore in high school. I play soccer for my high school, and I don't know, I just play Call of Duty in my spare time. And a lot of my commentaries are really vaguely passed out, kind of. I don't know how to say it in words, but I talk about so many different things in my commentaries. I usually tend to focus away from gameplay because, you know, this game has been out for, I don't know, 9 months, and I don't think you guys need any more tips on how to play the game. But basically, in my commentaries, I talk about my personal life, other things out there, and a little bit about my channel. I wanted to talk about my channel in this video. I have a new series out called Techno Timeout, is where I basically play Search and Destroy match or whatever. And whenever I have like a crazy moment, like a 6-0 clutch, I just blast some techno, and kind of lightens the mood of the commentary. And that's basically what I do. I'm a fun commentator. I'm not a sit-back, lazy guy that likes to just talk about gameplay. And I don't know, I'm kind of excited to be a new director, kind of commentator on GamerSpawn. And I see a bright future for this channel. I mean, you gotta start somewhere, and it's got like 2,000 subs. I know I'm posting on the smaller channel with only 300, but you know, everyone's gotta start somewhere. I can see the channel growing big, and I want to be a part of it when it grows big. I don't want to join in late and just be that other guy. I want to start from scratch. I want to help the channel out, get subscribers. So all in all, helps both parties out. It helps me out. I get some subscribers from GameGroundz. I help them out, listening to some entertaining commentators, and yeah. So the topic that I want to talk about, and it makes an intriguing point, is commentators out there. If you're an up-and-coming commentator, I know it's going to be hard for you to get into your comfort zone, because that's the main thing about commentating. It's just, you gotta wait. I think it's a time process. You just gotta wait. And everyone's videos when they first come out are lame, boring, and you can check out my older commentaries. They're just awful. And it's all about time. It's a time process. And there's types of commentators out there. There's a commentator that really makes you think, and he's a guy that likes to just talk. And a good example of that is just C-Nanners. I don't know what about him, but he's just such an entertaining guy. He's not funny, doesn't make fun of himself. He's just a down-to-earth guy you just want to listen to. And another another thing I wanted to talk about, another person specifically, is a guy named Xjaws. He's a pretty, I don't know how to say it, but not lame, but like lackadaisical commentator. His voice is like, I don't know, it's just, he never pulls you into the commentating, but he's a great player. He always has exciting gameplays, and he just talks about tips on Modern Warfare 2, and a lot of you guys seem to like that. And Only Use Me Blade, he's a type of commentator that makes you laugh, and he's just an entertaining voice, and people just love to watch his videos. And so there's basically 3 sections of commentating, and oh yeah, one more, and Hutch, he has a series out on God, and he talks about like atheism and religion, and it's just extremely entertaining to watch, and I suggest you guys go check it out if you haven't seen it yet. It's basically a whole series about like 3-4 videos, and it's pretty old. It's like maybe 2-3 weeks, maybe a month old, but it's pretty entertaining, and the gossip and comments on it are just fun to read. So a little bit about myself. I haven't focused seriously on what commentating style I am. I think I'm more of the C-Nanners guy that just talks. I'm not really a funny guy when it comes down to commentating. And so yeah, now I just want to talk about the gameplay a little bit. Right now, we kind of got them trapped into C, and the entire game is them getting pinned down at C. And I don't know about these guys, but I think they had the option of getting out. Like, they could have easily gotten out of C, but they chose to camp. And that caused them in getting literally butt raped by us, and them not being able to capture any flags to get out of C. And they're all just chilling around in this building. And I've been using a 3-5-7 kill streak lately because I haven't been going for too many nukes or any like 7, 9, 11 kill streaks. I like to help the team out with the UAV, Predator, Missile, Harrier Strike. It's a pretty simple kill streak. It's like in Call of Duty 4. It's just like the same thing. So yeah, now I wanted to talk about rushing, and for all you guys that want some tips and advice for rushing, listen up. So first, get yourself a submachine gun or a secondary weapon to use, because the mobility on the weapon is much greater than as if you're using an assault rifle. It's much more mobile to use like a mini Uzi rather than like an M16. It's just easier, and you can feel it. Second, use Marathon as your perk 1. I wouldn't suggest using anything else, maybe Sleight of Hand, but Marathon's the most useful because you want to get, especially when you're playing Search and Destroy, you want to get to your spots before your opponent, because that's the difference between dying or getting there first and killing. Second thing is, perk number 2, you want to use stopping power for guns like Mini Uzi and everything but the UMP. The UMP, even though I'm using Stopping Power Pro now, the UMP is an extremely overpowered gun, and you can definitely manage by using lightweight or cold-blooded. I suggest using cold-blooded because it always helps me out when the UAV is on. It doesn't disturb my gameplay, and lightweight just makes you run faster. And if you're a big-time rusher, then or attack knifer, you should maybe use lightweight. Perk number 3, always Ninja. I wouldn't recommend anything else. Ninja always helps when rushing, especially when there's campers with our heartbeat sensors sitting back with their turtle beaks on. That annoys the crap out of me, so I always use Ninja. So now I just want to talk about the routes a little bit, and if you don't know what a route is, then I don't think you should be rushing. But a route is basically a direction in which you go in, and rushing is most like used in Search and Destroy. And I'll give these tips for if you're playing Search and Destroy. Each round you run a certain route. And my suggestion is, and which is probably the most logical thing to do, is run a different route each round. And if you see my gameplays, I run the same route twice or 3 times in a row. It's because I find it successful, or I'm coming back for a revenge kill. Do not do that. If you find the route successful and you kill guys, they're always going to come back for a revenge kill. They're always going to want to kill you, and they're going to be waiting for you, and they know where you're going to be. So switch it up each round when you're playing Search and Destroy. Another thing is Turtle Beaches. I think they're a great investment. If you don't have $200 to dish out on X41s, then X31s are the next best thing. They're like $100, but it's still great. You can hear footsteps when they're nearby, and it's just a great investment, especially if you're a hardcore gamer. And it's unreal when you listen to them. It's just crazy. Next thing is, do not overcommit yourself. I don't know how many times I've seen people just overcommit themselves when rushing. Don't rush yourself when rushing, is basically what I'm saying. Is do your thing, don't worry about anything, run your route, and don't let anything bother you. You just gotta be calm, focused when you're rushing. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. This is coming to the conclusion of the commentary and gameplay. If you enjoy my commentaries, check out my channel, subscribe to me, subscribe to GameGroundz, and that's pretty much it, guys. First post, introducing myself. See you later. Peace.